We're back on the Mana Symbol channel. We were rocking a little bit of this sweet Liliana Lurrus rock deck. And why do I say that? Well, the reason I'm listing Liliana and Lurrus in the name of this deck is for all intents and purposes, this deck does appear to be a Lurrus deck, in which I mean Lurrus would be the companion, but she's not. And why is that? Well, the main reason is that we want to play Liliana the Veil, I believe. Additionally, having to pay the 3-mana tax to get your Lurrus out of the exile zone and the small strategic loss that is your opponent knowing you're on a Lurrus deck right from the get-go is obviously not the best. Now, we are playing like sort of mid-range controlling decks, so you could make the argument that most of the Lurrus decks are much more aggressive than this, so your opponent trying to keep a hand that blows out an aggressive deck might actually help you. That is a little bit too speculative and let's say intelligent for me. But what we are going to do is play this sweet little grindy mid-range deck. So what are we rocking here? Well, we've got Hexdrinker, Tarmogoyf, and our good friend Bob, as well as some Scavenging Oozes and Lurrus to actually try to kill our opponent. Then we've got a pile of removal and disruption in the form of Thoughtseize and Fatal Push and Abrupt Decay and Assassin's Trophy. We've got some Mishra's Baubles and Nihil Spellbomb. So these allow us to cantrip, and specifically Mishra's Bauble obviously pairs up well with Lurrus of the Dream Den. And we've got Liliana the Veil as well, who always pairs well with the attrition with all the discard spells and Assassin's Trophy and Abrupt Decay. I love seeing 4 of Bob in this deck somehow, even though we are living in the Lavadart world. It appears that Bob is something you can play, so I guess we're going to find out. The average CMC of this deck, just spitballing, it's got to be close to 2 on all the spells, but there's 22 lands, so that pulls it way down to something like 1.4, I'd have to guess. I should actually run the numbers if I want to know. Anywho, so Bob is hopefully not going to hurt us too much. We have no main deck life gain, and we also have the Thoughtseizes that'll lose us life, so that is something we need to watch out for. As I mentioned yesterday when I played against this deck, one of the weaknesses of this deck is we don't have any reach, so we will have to depend on our creatures sticking. Most of that just comes down to, if we're playing against a control deck, we have to be careful to try to keep creatures on the field and reserve creatures in hand to deploy after wraths or salvos of removal. It's not always something you can do, but it's something we will try to keep our eyes on as we go. And I like the split of removal quite a bit. I like not being on 4 Fatal Push, because Fatal Push, while very good, is not a perfect piece of removal. When we run into the Heliod deck, it can be clunky against some of their pieces, and it's not. It can't remove Stormwing Entity against Blue-Red Prowess, so it's not perfect. I enjoy this. The sideboard has Duress. That's kind of neat. I'm not exactly sure what we're going to do with that. I assume boarded it against different combo matchups. I'm not sure where we need the speed of Duress over the flexibility of more copies of Collective Brutality, but we may see that. And there's the 4th Ghost Quarter here. There are 3 Ghost Quarters in the main deck, which team up with 3 Assassin's Trophies. There's no Renin 6, so I don't exactly see how that's gonna do really well, but we'll find out.
Meanwhile,
as I mentioned in my tweet and etc., the person who did actually win, brutality is only instant and sorcery. So I mean there's some value to that. The person who did win the challenge with this deck said, in full disclosure, and that's literally what they said, that they O2'd the challenge the previous day. So it'll be interesting to see how this goes in the dark. Tunneling Cat tearing it up, 21 trophies, just up there. Pygonti, of course, back on top with 34. I hope he's a nice guy, that Pygonti. here we are in round 1 against Eternal Sunshine. This hand looks fine-ish. It's like a little flooded, but we have Bob and discard. We have Bob, discard, and removal. Doesn't matter when you're famous. Yo, they'll let him BM you. Why would people complain? I beat you. Oh no. Wait, what is this hand they kept? I mean, I'm not gonna shame them, but holy shit. Holy crap. When we lose this game, it's gonna be very upsetting. Oh my god, I don't even know what to do with that. I can't process this. Yeah, I guess so, Pi. I guess they don't need a good hand when the top of their deck is fire. Yeah, exactly. Just the tip. Hey, how's it going, Mike? I mean, you know, they're getting there. They're getting there. They're on the way from misery to happiness to D. Okay. We have 3 trophies and 3 ghost quarters to draw before they hit Tron. I played the tap land this turn. Maybe I should have played the Peatland. Yeah, I was thinking that if I played the Peatland this turn, I wouldn't be able to use it for anything, whereas playing the tap land kind of got me to pull ahead in that respect. But if I Nurturing Peatland into a Ghost Quarter right now, I won't be able to use it, which is obviously, yeah, not helpful. We didn't get punished for it, but I should have thought of that before I did it. When they have Tron next turn, it's going to be very upsetty spaghetti. Oh no, I'm gonna lose versus the trophy leader. Well, I mean, first of all, that's a, you know, I mean, that attitude is just not helpful not helpful for them. So I mean, you know, but I don't know. I'm all I will say is, like, the only thing I know when I'm playing against those people who are like way top of the, yeah, exactly, yeah, you just play a lot. Well, 1, you play a lot, and 2, like, yeah, you play at a fairly high level. You know, you're not messing around. So they're not going to get any, you know, free wins. But so they have an Ugin. I think I'm basically screwed here. And they have 6 cards in hand. There's just nothing I can do. I could hit them for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then nothing matters anymore. Let's Inquisition them and just make sure that I can't do anything. Wit. Okay, I'm witting. They literally have nothing. I can't interact. And they're just going to Ugin next turn and exile my whole board, and then I can never win. Like, there's no... Unless you didn't mean wait, Pi. If you Inquisition the Liliana and pump the Hexdrinker, how many? What? Oh. If I had used Inquisition on my own Liliana and put my Hexdrinker to 4/4, it would have been 4, 5. We would have been too short. Yeah, we would have been too short. We would have been 2 damage short. We just need another turn. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we could have made it to... No, we would have been 3 short. Not even close. I could have pushed the... No, I can't push anything without killing it. Yeah, we're just dead. It's fine. No, we were very, very far away from any kind of fancy grow my Tarmogoyf lines. It's fine. We didn't draw any of our main deck hate cards. Like, it happens. Actually, probably keep the Inquisitions on the play, maybe. I don't think I want the Fatal Pushes. I'm pretty sure I don't want the Abrupt Decay. Even though it could kill a O-Stone. Don't need the Nihil Spellbombs. We just need one more cut. Decay on the play is... I mean, it's fine. Cut Lurrus, Decay, and Ooze. I don't really want to cut the Ooze, but yeah, I probably can. I'd rather keep as many Lurruses as I can. Just because with Bauble, they let me keep drawing Disruption to keep punching them. Yeah, Veil for me? Veil for me is terrible, right? Am I wrong? I don't think I'm wrong. We can keep the Abrupt Decay. I feel like Veil for me is god-awful. It doesn't do anything, right? Lily of the Veil. Liliana of the Veil. Sure, that's not Veil. Got it. Got it. Liliana of the Veil. Yeah. I mean, she's fine. At 3 mana, Roy? I think that's probably insane. Also, they did print Liliana. I don't know that Liliana's too... Look, the thing is, like, look at the things I boarded out and tell me that I had 5 more slots to board out. Oh, as a brew question? I mean, that's definitely something you can do, Spaz. And I played a Lurrus Jund deck last week that was fine. And I'm sure you can build a Lurrus Rock deck. I think Liliana is still worth having. I think, but I don't know. Double Ghost Quarter, Thoughtseize, Bauble. All right. Put them all to 6. Go to 5. Go to 4. They went to 6. And I'll shift. Opponent has Wormcoil on top. All right. Why, was Homelands printed in 96, Roy? So they can't actually cast the Sylvan Scrying yet, so let's just take their map. I guess they've got the Chromatic Sphere, but if we draw another discard spell. What was the other land in their hand? Blast Zone? So I can play a tap land this turn, and they shouldn't be able to get another Tron land into play next turn, unless they top deck one, in which case we'll be okay to start Ghost Quartering then. But if I can get the Liliana into play before I start popping these Ghost Quarters, that's probably a good place to be. So let's see. Let us see. Of course, of course. Never, ever have any extra time. Okay. Well, we needed one extra turn there. It'll be okay, maybe. Yeah, I can find out what they're gonna draw. Golos. Well, fuck. That gives them something to do when they hit 5. I don't have an end step stop. That is something I want. The second thing they searched for was... Oh, the tower. They drew both of these naturally. Got it. Okay, you can float your colors during your draw step. It's fine by me. I don't care. So we've got another one for next turn. Well, we'll see. Although I guess if they just deploy the O-Stone here, I'm kind of in trouble. Though maybe I can make them O-Stone just the Liliana. So they have Blast Zone in hand. They're down to 4 cards. They discarded their Blast Zone? Does that mean they have another land? They don't have the last Tron land. They can't. They didn't. Oh my god. What? Okay, fine. Fuck, whatever. Awesome. Naturally draws the redundant Tron piece. Wait, what? Did they not play the tower last turn? Did I just assume they played the tower and I'm just an idiot because I didn't actually look? Turn 3... Oh, they played a second power plant. Okay, so they showed me that they had it last turn. Yeah, I just fucked up. Yeah, they searched for tower and I didn't pay attention. I just thought maybe once things went my way and they didn't. That's on me. Yeah, yeah. It's okay. We weren't going to win that anyway. Maybe we could have. I don't know. Did not pay anywhere near enough attention and we got smashed. Oh, it's Cub. Cub? Cub. It's not hopeless at all, Pi. I mean, we just drew poorly enough. They did naturally draw a redundant Tron piece, so... And they had a very land-heavy draw, which is exactly what we didn't want them to have. So, I don't think it's hopeless, but it's certainly not good. Oh, my. Are we against the good shit? Are they about to hit me with the big Titan? Eldritch Evolution. Oh, is it Yawgmoth? It is Yawgmoth. Okay. So, I have a Thoughtseize for next turn. That can take their Chord. So I'm pretty sure what I want to take here is Strangleroot Geist. Yeah, I agree with you, Pi. I'm just saying I would play that. I would play it. I played Mardu Pyromancer against Tron enough times, and I beat them with a Blood Moon in play, and they would slow roll up to 7 lands and start casting stuff. You usually take Chord. I have a second removal piece. I have a second discard piece for the Chord. I don't need to take the Chord now. Take the Chord this turn and leap next turn. Leap? Eldritch Evolution. Yes? No? Yeah, but... Well, I just don't want to die to their crappy mid-range plan with the hand I have. Like... This is not... I have no ability to stop that Strangleroot Geist and the Wolf from beating me up. Which I guess is maybe not something I should be concerned about. But against this deck, I tend to... Their mid-range plan is not garbage. It's not. But, I mean, whatever. Fine. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, I know I can exile the graveyard in response to Undying. I'm wary, if I may. Okay. And the wolf. No, it's not a coward stream, but it is a control stream. Come on, opponent. Make a statement. Attack with the plant. That's a very good draw. Yeah, we're gonna go Lurrus. They draw a forest this turn? Awesome. We missed one of their draw steps, but woo, that's a good draw. Yeah, things are definitely looking pretty okay. The take all their tutors strategy worked out. Oh no. They hit another Eldritch Evolution on the one draw. Well, that's a Yawgmoth. So my Lurrus is dead. And we'll get to exile the wolf, and they're gonna draw what, 3 cards at least? Fuck. I mean, I wouldn't say we're fine, Pie, but we're not dead. So I can go Spellbomb, hold priority, push the Yawgmoth. Well, I don't need to hold priority. Cycle the Peatland? That sounds insane. You want to hold on to the Spellbomb? I guess, and play a tap land. I really don't like going down on mana, but maybe it's the right thing. I don't think we're playing a 2-drop this turn. I think we're just going to let them hit us for 3 next turn. Yeah, Shocking's okay. Well, if I sack the Peatland, I only have 1 mana. We're not Shocking this turn. Yeah, alright. I'm in for it. I don't like this, but I like it. Yeah, I understand. Oh, well, that's a pretty good draw. Can't they draw a bunch of cards in response? Oh, no, they can't, because I have the... So Young Wolf is not really the one that I want to exile. God, this card is so obnoxious. Sure. They're putting it on the Yawgmoth. They're just gonna do this. Okay, that's the one I want to get. They can't put counters on Yawgmoth? I'm pretty sure they tried to. Yeah, they can. Yeah, they have... What? Oh. Well, they... Oh, they targeted itself then. They must... No? Yes? I don't know what they did. Hold on. Yeah, what? What? Up to? What? Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, no. I understand exactly what you're saying, Roy. I just didn't know it said up to. Yeah, I get it. So they just chose nothing. Yeah. On the first one, they chose nothing. But they're up to 5 cards in hand off of that. Like, brutal. I don't know why it says up to. I guess for that exact situation. Like, it's really... Hapatra? Wow. Yeah. It's new at being old. Or old at being new, I don't really know how you want to say it. I think everything that I do at this point has to assume they're not finding another Yawgmoth yet, so I don't mind shocking to get this Hexdrinker into play. Having 1 mana to pump the Skoos. 3/3 Skoos blocks the Young Wolf. Or the Hapatra. Which somehow doesn't have Death Touch? Weird. Oh, they found the company. Or Court of Calling. Oh. Whatever. Just crushed. I don't fucking believe it. Yep. Yeah. Jesus. What a draw. Yeah, I understand. That's why I'm scooping. Absolutely dunked on. All right. Somehow this card does not exile my opponent's graveyards. Interesting. Yeah, Kalitas is very, very good here. Yeah, nothing else is great. I mean, Veil's like technically okay, but I don't think I want to play it. Yeah, I know Rakdos Charm is the one that exiled the yard. It's just like Golgari. The Golgari are the ones who deal with graveyards, so it's really weird to me that their card doesn't exile a graveyard. I think this is a Liliana out matchup, especially with bringing in this many higher cost cards. And then Hexdrinker seems fine. I feel like maybe it's Goyf. The Goyf economy seems low. And I know Bob is kind of tricky with all these higher CMC board ends, but he's also just good at like drawing lands and keeping everything going. I like that? No. Let's get one of the Bobs out. $22 lands, right? Yeah. All right. Well, I have an extra draw, so I've got 2 shots at 21 lands. Feels pretty okay. Going to 16 on turn 1 doesn't feel great, but Abrupt Decay. Once again, EE and Chord. I'm going to take the Eldritch Evolution. Oh my god, they have so much removal. My Bob. My Bob will not stick. Fuck. Take the creature this time. I mean, they have a lot of creatures to draw to. But fine, whatever. All right. Yeah. Except they have so many creatures in their deck, dude. I don't know. Of course. Okay. Well. Hey, Larynx Punchworthy. Thanks, buddy. Yeah. Yeah, it's been a trip, dog. It's been a trip. Yeah, Snake Boys are going in. I have to shock for it, which kind of sucks. I mean, I don't have to shock for it, but shocking for it means that no matter what land I draw, I can still play the Ashiok, which is something of value. They have Abrupt Decay and a push in hand, so hopefully we'll get rid of a chunk of that. They push first. Interesting, considering they had 2 mana up. Okay. Are they holding it? Okay. I guess then they'll be able to hit this Bob now, so. Well done you, opponent. Well done you. And so continues the feeling of being helplessly outgunned here. So 1, 2, 3. So they can chord for 3 right now. Yeah, they'll wait until they can go for 4, I guess. They don't have any creature with Undying yet. So that's some small blessing. But if I want to be able to trophy their Yawgmoth if and when they bring it in next turn, I can't do anything. Which is kind of a huge pain. I guess I could push the wall. Oh, yeah, I should push the wall. And then we should level up our Hexdrinker in main phase 2. This takes them 2 mana away from Chord for Yawgmoth. Although this is probably a bad idea because they could just Chord for like Strangleroot and crush me in combat here. And then I've got no plan. So really this was just a loose attack. They can Yawg right now. Oh, of course, because they passed the turn. All right, cool. You know what? I'm good here. I don't really understand what's happening with this deck right now, but we're dying a lot and brutally and without having any hand in the game. So I don't know what to say. I really don't. It's not doing it. They had the perfect draw into the double Yawgmoth in game 1. In that game, we had mana trouble, but all their answers lined up exactly. They had exactly enough mana there, and they had it in such a way that I believe I didn't have the opportunity to take them off that wall. So maybe I could have not played my Bob into their Abrupt Decay, and then I don't know. Megarithos. All right, let's go. All right. It's a very good hand. It's a very, very good hand. I would like not to lose with this hand. Ghost Quarter. Is this a mirror match? Nope. Oh my. Okay, so we're not playing Liliana anytime early this game. Green-white taxes. So just take the Thalia. Little Kid Abzan? I mean, it's Little Kid Green-White, right? But, it's essentially the same thing. What would I rather have them push? Or, path? I think it's the Goyf, right? Because Bob's going to draw me into more gas and lands. I want to know what they're drawing. Another Scooze? Sure. They didn't path my Goyf. Interesting. So, am I worried about them having Ghost Quarter and Path because they're both instant speed? So if I wait for them to path, yeah, I am. I should be. they can force action in a way that messes me up. Sure. Fine by me. I know you have a Ghost Quarter in your hand. Yeah, cool. Scooze number 1. Hierarch, okay. Well, I'm not going to make them discard. So, actually, we should probably just Lurrus this turn, right? Especially before the Scoozes come down. Although I can't. Right. There's no way to stop the Scoozes from eating my Bauble. But using trophy on, yeah, let's start drawing extra cards now. It's their hand is not very good, plus Liliana can't attack it anyway. This Hierarch's not particularly in the way. Don't crack the Bauble. I mean, it doesn't help not to crack the Bauble. Because when I crack the Bauble, it's in the graveyard with a trigger on the stack. So there's no way I can save it. Oh, sure, if I kill it. Yeah. Hey, Cub. Hope your league is going well, friend. You wrecked me up something good. I can't say otherwise. Yeah, you're right, Mike. I could have done that. I just wanted to, I don't know, I wanted to maximize the values. All right, so if they don't have a land here, if this is, yeah, just Scooze, we win. We got our first game win playing against an even worse deck. I say even worse. I mean, obviously this deck is good, but it's not been performing for us. We got rocked by Tron and then rocked by good old Cub Games on Yawgmoth. And it really felt like against Yawgmoth we drew almost as good as we could have. Like almost all the things we ever could have asked for, and it was not good enough. Yeah, I would have thought so, Cub. Because yours is just all value. It's like most creature decks when they run up against the Ephemerate deck. It's like, oh, your whole deck is 2-for-1s on 2-for-1s on 2-for-1s. Awesome. I guess I'm never winning. This seems pretty good. I don't think I need the Nihil Spellbombs. I think Plague Engineer is what I want. I would guess. I definitely don't want more discard. If anything, I want less discard, but I don't really know what I could be boarding out. Sorry, boarding in for it. This is probably fine. Oh, Larynx Punchworthy, to your earlier comment, it's been a year and a month. Oh no, it's only been a year and a week. A year ago and a week ago was when I got the news that I was not to head down to Florida. I remember because I emailed them about 5 days before I was supposed to go down. I think I was supposed to go down on like the 19th, and I emailed them on like the 15th, and I was like, hey, Am I still coming to rehearsals? Because this whole pandemic thing seems to be a real deal. And the person who emailed me back was like, oh yeah, absolutely, you'll be on your way down. Nothing's changed yet. And then a couple days later, it had done. All right, so they've got Giver on top. Next turn, I'm going to Inquisition their Skyclave. So I guess we just take the Skoos here, let them play the Giver. Yeah. One of your earlier brew attempts. I think that deck is probably mildly playable in Pioneer, if that matters. Does that matter to you? So they have Path and they have Skyclave. Or not Skyclave, Wilt Leaf Legion. Let's play the Hexdrinker because I'm happy for them to path me. Hopefully Ashiok isn't in chat. I don't think so. He doesn't hang around here too often. He's a good guy, though. I mean, he's a little bit of a cocky jerkbag who... Yeah, that's fine. He's one of those people who I meet and I'm like, you're a little bit too internet to be like a friend with me. But... Didn't want a protection from Path 4/4. Oh yeah, that's probably a good idea, huh? Yeah, just like Blitz. Except Blitz has, like, compassion and doesn't, like, hit up e-girls on his stream. Is Saganda a word for British Columbia? Because that's where Ashiok is from. Everyone has e-girls to talk to, Blitz. That's one of the things about the e-girls. If you ever scroll down on your Twitch, I can guarantee you the demographic information they've collected about you has a section of just chatting, which probably has a very large number of fairly attractive women with headphones with cat ears on them. I'm not making that up. I have no... Oh! Yeah, of course I would pronounce it wrong. Of course I would pronounce it wrong. That is classic me. There it is. I was really good at ruining his BS punchlines. I know a moderately attractive woman who looks Bogles, so I think you are wholly incorrect. Ow, my nose. Larynx Punchworthy, you made me get carbonation in my nose. The fucking ruse sip as punctuation. It just kills me. I know, it gets me so good. It really does. Oh my god, every time. It makes me so happy. It really does. Just a fucking A+ emote, dude. He's so adorable. I can't get over it. You got me. Pro instant. All right. And next turn we get protection from everything. We just smash. Yeah, you can have Wilt Leaf Liege. I don't care. The Wilt Leaf Liege. Well, the thing that makes me happy about the sip emotes is I always think of Kermit the Frog with the T saying, "That's none of my business, though." It's none of my business, though. That's none of my business, though. All right, opponent, good luck. Do I just turn their Wilt Leaf Liege into a land now? I think so. Here comes the Skyclave. Yip, 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 yip. Wrath of God. What a masochistic green-white player that would be. Man, that all scans really nicely. Here comes the Spore Frog. Blip, 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 blip. Oh, really? Plays Wilt Leaf Liege, concedes. That sounds about right. Here comes the Spore Frog. Beep, 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 beep. Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. Yo, Hexdrinker is legit. I love my snack boy. The Danger Noodle. Danger Noodle is quality. Surprise Snack is excellent. Have you know Wilt Leaf Liege is a casual all-star? Let me tell you about some casual all-stars that are some of my favorite cards. Y'all heard of my boy Broodstar? The original Arcbound Ravager? I love me some Broodstar. Oh, baby. All right, we're on the play? Yeah, definitely not. So I've got turn 2 Bob with a Bauble Chaser. I think I'm supposed to ditch the Inquisition, but I'm going to ditch the Trophy. Maybe I should have bought... No, that makes no sense. Tarmogoyf. Oh, no. We ran into Jund Shadow in this bracket? Oh, no. Well, in theory, we should actually have an okay matchup here. Oakham Ranger? Well, that's because your cat is a good cat. Just good as his job. Catbert would give him a promotion. They took my They took the card that was going to be the most awkward for me to actually fit into my sequence here. Sure. All right. So they're locked off of casting Scourge right now. And this is a non-boltable Goyf. Let's play a non-boltable Goyf that looks like a boltable Goyf and see if my opponent attempts to bolt it. This is mostly for the thought experiment. No. Okay. I don't know, Mike. That's why I gave them the opportunity to fail. One of the best things you can do for your children is give them chances to fail. And I think I've provided them with that. Also, we got to show them the Thoughtseize bug. Which, you know. Opponent says, nice. Motobug, exactly. They conceded. They must not have hit... oh, I just baubled them. I know if they hit a third land. They did not. There's no actual bug, JK Torborg. It's just referred to as the Moto bug when you Thoughtseize someone and then the next turn they play the card you made them discard that they didn't have a second copy of. And confirmation bias and the amount of content that is created in which we get to see it happen, I think has led to... Yeah, it's just a running joke. I mean, it's a running joke in the Thoughtseize player community, right? That... it just happens so often that you like agonize over what's the right card to take out of their hand, and then immediately next turn, no matter what you took. The bug is a mispronunciation of the classic 2001 TV show The Tick. Spoon is what I have to say to that, Michael. Spoon. Hey, we got a follow from Offbeat Hero. You know, I'm on my way to 700 followers, which means I'm on my way to 1,000 followers. And when I hit 1,000 followers, I can reapply for that Mana Traders sponsorship. So, anyone in chat want to drop a follow? I'm not going to be mad. Thoughtseize is just Vampiric Tutor for your opponent. Everyone knows that. Yo, you're right, dog. Alright. I think the only thing I want here is Veil. I feel like there's one other card I'm supposed to have, and I'm supposed to board out these two Thoughtseizes. And the other card, I guess, could be the one Collective Brutality in this matchup. Kalitas doesn't seem bad, but it's expensive. That's some clean text on Thoughtseize. That's it's a little too real, sir. And I don't appreciate it. I think I have... quite often when I hear the word meme, my brain goes to the scene from Return of the Jedi. With thanks for the follow, Captain Antilles. Oh my god, perfect timing. So yeah, my brain goes to the scene from Return of the Jedi on... I can't remember what Vader's flagship is called right now. The Executor? Something like that. Yeah, and there's the ship that they've stolen, and Vader obviously detects Luke on the ship, and he's going to do something about it, but then the guy tells him it's okay, or however that back and forth goes. But he asks the officer in charge, did they have a code? And he says, well, it's an older code, sir, but I was going to let them pass. And I have a version on my computer somewhere of, well, it's an older meme, sir, but it checks out. And I was about to laugh. And for some reason, me adding the I was about to laugh made my one friend laugh really hard one time. And I just... not in the card game, Last God. Although I guess that makes sense. In the card game, it was that specific super gigantic one. Yes, it's an older meme, sir, but it checks out. I was about to laugh. Because I saw I had seen the template with the meme text that said, it's an older meme, sir, but it checks out. But I was surprised that people hadn't made the jump to replace the next line, which is the end of... which is the end of that dialogue. My new favorite meme from Star Wars is when Kylo throws his lightsaber into the lake and then General Grievous yells, "A fine addition to my collection," and scampers across the boardwalk and dives into the water. I have not seen it. It's originally an Imperial class Star Destroyer that moves over to be the Super Star Destroyer when he moves over to use it. If you say so. I thought it was manufactured for the explicit purpose of being Vader's flagship. Man, that movie sucks so hard. Both of those movies sucked so hard. Anywho, Magic the Gathering. I love Grievous. Grievous is a great character. A little bit under appreciated in the movie, but he was great in Clone Wars. Star Wars Clone Wars, directed by Genndy Tartakovsky, the genius mind behind Dexter's Laboratory and Samurai Jack. Fuck, Samurai Jack is so good. Mako as the voice of Aku is one of the greatest performances I've ever seen in my life. In my life, friends. In my life. So fucking good. And then, of course, Mako displaying his incredible range in both Conan the Barbarian and... Wow, that's a big dismember. Avatar The Last Airbender. Bold. But not unattractive, opponent. Not unattractive. Let's top deck a Bauble. Bauble would be great. Inquisition is acceptable. So Lurrus gets me no value this turn. I'm almost definitely playing Inquisition into Scooze. Or I could just play Liliana and start plussing. They have enough cards in hand, it doesn't feel particularly valuable. I also don't really have anything I want to discard. Yeah, let's see what's up with the what's up first. Holy shit. Oh my. Well, they're not casting that Kroxa anytime soon, and by casting I obviously mean the front side. So I guess we take the Shadow, because it's the only like sticky threat. Play the Scooze. Next turn they'll play like Spellbomb Bolt, and then we could play Liliana, and maybe the attrition plan actually does work. Also, at any point if I draw a Bauble, this Lurrus turns into something great. So this Veil is going to be pretty garbage. Interesting, says Offbeat Hero. But stupid. Hey, they found a land. Fuck. I can consume their graveyard. No, my Scooze was dying to a Bolt. I thought we agreed on that. Did we not agree on that? I'm sorry. Roy, can you put in the minutes of our next meeting, or in the minutes of this meeting, that in the next meeting we should mention the fact that the Scooze is absolutely... I should have held on to that for discarding to Liliana. Oh well, I guess I'm discarding the Veil of Summer. It's fine. Add to the minutes of the next meeting that the Scooze is dead. Long live the Scooze. Kill the Scooze is dead, I am the Scooze. Long live the Scooze. Kill the Scooze is dead, I am the Scooze. Long live the Scooze. It's possible Larynx thinks we're joking. Yeah, that's the one, Last God. I think I'm about to find out if they have a basic mountain. They do in fact have a basic mountain. Cheers. Spaz, I'm not gonna ruin the value of my future projects, but you may be more specifically on... Oh my god, they had the fourth fucking land, of course. Alright, so we got a top deck and answer for Kroxa. We have a reasonable number of those. We have a reasonable number of those. I'm not going to tell you I have the lyrics for at least 2 Magic Gathering / pop song parodies worked out. Oh my god, their graveyard is so stocked! It's almost like we've been playing an attrition game of a black mid-range deck versus another black mid-range deck for several turns now. Almost. Thanks, Roy. I can always trust on you to bring up obscure pop culture versions. If you make a parody song, your name should be Taylor Swift-Spear. Why? I mean, if I did a parody version specifically of, I mean, Shake It Off, but I don't know how to make Shake It Off into an MTG parody name. I guess Walk It Off, and the whole song would be about time walks. That's not a serious idea. That's just me spitballing. Yeah, Shuffle It Off sucks. That doesn't scan very well. Yeah, it's got to be 3 syllables. Shake it off. Da 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 da. Oh, Roy. All right. We're in combat. Let's get rid of this Kroxa. Then they have to at least decide between playing Lurrus or redeploying the Kroxa. And I've been thinking of doing a parody of Snap It Off. Snap It Off kind of works. The other one I had is the Gambler. Know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to force the something, know when to mull. No, know when to mulligan and know when to keep. Yeah. You gotta know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to mulligan, and know when to keep. You never say your first pick while you're sitting in the draft pod. There'll be time enough for Bad Beat Story when the deed is done. Time enough for Bad Beat Stories when the deed is done. Never take the play when you're manaless dredge. I mean, so the line you're trying to replace is you never count your money when you're sitting at the table. So that doesn't read very well, but I'm sure you could do it. First Tribute, thanks for the follow. Do I keep this hand in this matchup? I feel like I do. Yeah, for sure. It's just like fairly resistant to discard. Look, I ain't no song right over here. No, but like you want to thanks First Tribute. I actually have a number of them, so each person that follows gets a random selection of, I think it's 5 or 6 of them. There's a reasonable number. Would love to follow again. Well, maybe someone else will, and you'll hear a different one. I can always re-trigger yours.
Compadres,
there you go.
It is imperative that we crush the freedom fighters before the start of the rainy season. And remember, a shiny new donkey for whoever brings me the head of Colonel Montoya.
There you go, First Tribute. The first one was free, and the second one was also free. And by that I mean it's time for our Worker of the Week award. I can't believe how long we've overlooked this particular employee. We simply couldn't continue without his tireless service. So, I would like to hear all of your appreciation for Larynx Punchworthy. He's our version of an inanimate carbon rod. Who's that person in chat? He's an inanimate carbon rod. Yay! I really thought you'd take the Stewie Oscar speech acceptance route. Oh god, I haven't, I wasn't prepared. I'd like to thank my mother and father. Mother for never being dead. Who else? Oh, Satan. You don't watch Family Guy, but did you? Come on. Mr. Burns' compliments sound like they're written by a greeting card writer trying to appeal to the widest possible audience. A lot of early Family Guy is very, very funny. And not anywhere near as obnoxious as it ended up being. Seal of Fire. Okay, well. Better than the Otter of Fire, I suppose. Well, the thing about that is J.K. Torborg, they weren't really that good, but like the 25% of the episodes that was funny were funnier than like anything I've ever watched. So like one of my favorite ones to bring up is the first time they had when Peter met Michael Moore and they have the farting contest in the bathroom that sounds like dueling banjos. I literally was on the ground at my friend's place laughing with my sides hurting. Like it was surreal. There are very few times in my life where I've ever found something as funny as I found that scene. Yeah, Roy, I actually, it's one of those funny things. I agree with your, what do I want to say? I understand the sentiment you're expressing there because, yeah, there's very few things in this world that actually make me laugh out loud when I'm on my own. Like, it has to be ridiculously funny. Yeah. They went through, The Last God, they went through what you could refer to as Flanderization. Ned Flanders, of course, being the benchmark for Flanderization, but like the idea that there was some semi-unique character to each of them, and very frequently what happens is they just get exaggerated until they aren't actually that unique anymore at all. Oh, well, go enjoy some Warzone, J.K. Torborg. See ya, bruh. Well, we're flooding. Our opponent has 2 cards in hand, but they still have access to their Lurrus. That said, we could draw out of this any second now. Yep. Any second. Well, that's not what I wanted to see. The way the last game went, this last card in their hand has to be a Veil of Summer. Well, okay, that's a really good draw. Maybe. You gotta know when to hold him. Know when to fold him. Know when to mulligan. And you know when to keep. Correct. No Veil, please. They tapped as if their last card is Veil, so... Yep. Okay. And I can't use this to kill the Tarmogoyf because they have a Lurrus in their hand. There's just no point in doing that. Yeah. The Veil was definitely a bummer. I mean, we could have had a second Liliana at some earlier point. We didn't. I mean, it is what it is. This is where we're at. The only thing I can kill here is the Lurrus. I guess I should do it before they draw another card in case that other card is also a Veil of Summer, but if they have a Bolt here, we're just dead. So we just got crushed by Jund Shadow being able to use their Lurrus as their sideboard card, or as their companion, as well as them having things like Bolt for reach. Yeah, of course. Oh, TPR. Perfect. Awesome. So we're 1-3. The only thing we beat was a truly terrible green-white weenie deck. I say weenie deck, like value town, but no collected company deck. It was like aggro green-white. I think actually Selesnya Hate Bears is what it was. Because it wasn't like green-white taxes. I mean, I guess you could call it green-white taxes, but it had the Wilt Leaf Liege. Like, they were on a lot of old school technology. At least we finally had a match that was kind of even. But my opponent had more Veil of Summers at perfect times in the post-board games. And thus we die. All right, let's see if we can get some 50 play points. Who wants 50 play points? Anybody? Yeah, little kid Selesnya. Yeah. All right. Actually, in the dark, my colors are good, so let's keep the Ghost Quarter. Oh, this might be the Spike Inverter deck. That's my first thought when I see Concealed Courtyard into Aether Vial. Could also just be Black, White, and Taxes. Probably Black, White, Eldrazi, and Taxes if it is. Good old ENT. Ear, nose, and throat. It's looking like it. I mean, it might as well be me, right? Listen, it's gonna be May. Oh no, hoisted by my own petard. I should have attacked, actually. If they're willing to trade their Arbiter for my Hexdrinker, I would have been fine. Oh shit! Oh, they did it! I was really, really hoping that wasn't gonna happen. Fuck. Alright. I wouldn't say we were baited at all. That is not accurate or reasonable. I think we took a bad line and we were punished for it soundly. At least in one way I took a bad line. I should have attacked, for sure. Yeah. The suck E has become the sucker. That's a selection of sounds in language. Skyclave? Please no. You do not have that kind of fuck, Displacer. Wait, Displacer's fine, right? Yeah. Oh, they don't even have colorless mana. What are you doing, you scrub? Opponent? Opponent. Oh. Wait, if I exile my own... Yeah, it doesn't work. Nope, that's on me. Yeah, I didn't fully think about that. Well... This is what happens when I try to get clever, folks. Yeah, that doesn't work. It's going to exile the Nihil Spellbomb then. And then I don't get to draw a card. No, the Spellbomb will be in the graveyard, and yeah. No, that's me. That's me. I fucked up. Yeah, I had the same thought that you did. And, yeah. If I had waited one turn. Actually... But my real question is, what the hell were they tapping mana for? New plan, just cheat. I mean, we kind of did. We had another Tarmogoyf ready to go, so... That's almost as good as cheating. They wanted to displace? What? They can't displace. They don't... Oh, maybe they thought they... No, this is what I was thinking. They have a 3-drop. They have a 3-drop in their hand and they wanted to play it. Okay. Oh, no, it's end step! Ah! Wait, what? But this exiles until the next... Why didn't you... Whatever. Oh, it's because they realized they could attack with a Displacer and they knew I would fuck up and die. Got it. Got it. That's a fair assumption, opponent. That's a fair assumption. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, we're mostly dead, huh? And now they have the colorless mana, so we're toast. Yeah, if I hadn't fucked that up, we would have been maybe somewhat okay. No, we would be in exactly the same spot if I hadn't blocked. Except my Tarmogoyf would be a little smaller. Do these cards help? No. This might. No. We could draw... I mean, we could draw Push or Abrupt Decay or Trophy or... No, okay, cool. Now we're dead. And if they did not attack correctly, we could have been okay, but we weren't. Not even close. I don't actually watch this stream very often, Larynx Punchworthy, I gotta be honest. I do not watch this stream very often. I'm sure they have Thalia in their deck. Yeah, it doesn't look like we actually have a lot of sideboard for this. All right, let's just have better draws than that game. That's what I would really like. Just to have better draws, because like we have more than enough tools to deal with them. We just ended up in a bad spot. Yeah, that counts. So, yeah, I'm definitely taking the push over the Vial. They have enough land drops that that's actually a very weak hand for them. I guess they can play the Thoughtseer on turn 3, but at that point I'm already going to have Dark Confidant in play. Yeah. Koilos and Vial. You got what I need. But you say he's just a goif. That's not going to be a song. But I do know how to play that on piano now, Roy. I can't play it on piano while rapping, but really? God damn it. But I can play it on piano while singing the chorus, so that's not bad. You got what I need. Neither can Bismarcky. Yo, you're right, dog. You're right. So they can play the Thoughtseer next turn, so I think we're going to definitely play Liliana this turn and have them discard. You got what I need, but you say he's just a friend. You say he's just a friend. Oh, baby, you got what I need. Fun fact, Eldrazi taxes is even lamer than regular death and taxes. That wasn't a fun fact. I didn't enjoy that at all, sir. And I balk at your suggestion that I would. Bible Thump has to be one of my favorite emotes. It's so quality. They took the Hexdrinker. Does that mean they have more removal? Or they were worried about it going full Hexdrinker on them? Okay. So they can Flicker Wisp my Goyf out of the way next turn, so I guess yeah, let's kill the Thoughtseer now. Oh, well, yeah, if they had a 2-drop, they could have dropped it in to defend the Goyf, but then, okay, that's a perfect draw. That's a perfect fucking draw. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yes, deck. Yes. Oh my god, Rue is so angry and adorable. I can't pull it on stream, but it's so adorable. Oh my god. That's not Rue? It is so. That is so Rue. Resk? Is that the secondary emote channel of... Yeah, thank you. So it is Rue. Thank you. I am not an asshole. Thank you very much. I may be mean and stupid, but I'm not what was the last thing you said? I assume that's the name of the channel. Yeah, you've told me the story before, Larynx. I just, they don't even look... They totally look the same, dude! They absolutely look the same. It's just, like, slightly different versions of... It's like artist interpretation. Like, they clearly are the same panda, but not every version of that panda looks exactly the same. I think I just flood the board here and assume they don't have Winds of Abandon and 2 more lands. which we've seen how that goes before, but you like Rue better than... They're the same panda! They're the same friggin' panda! Larynx, post Resk jail. Post Resk jail, and then Roy, you try to tell me that's not Rue. It's freaking Rue. It's Rue. It's the same gosh dang panda. It's the same Galdern panda. Thank you. That is the same panda. Sorry, Roy. That's the same panda. He's just got the sad anime eyes in some images and not in ever. Makeup does wonder. I mean, that's fine. Yeah, see, Roy's the one that can't tell that Rue is the same panda. 1, 2... There's only 2 creatures in graveyards, but I have enough mana. Die, Eldrazi Displacer. It does not say non-token. This is new information to me. Very bold, opponent. You're very bold. So it's treason then. Man, if I had actually attacked with Dark Confidant, I think... No, then they would have just blocked one of these two. Aha. So I am bad. I knew I was bad. Wait, what? They're at 10. They don't have enough mana. Oh, I'll just kill you. I don't know. Kill you? Oh, the Goyf. Oh my god, I can't believe it. Womp womp. Sure. You are not going to be pleased with this hand of mine, opponent. Should have just co-brewed. Oh, of course. I forgot the damage mode. You can always count on me to miss the kill them line. But you can also always count on me to get my opponents to lose by concession. Now to win game 3. Always was a strong word. Thank you. Always pulling me down to earth. Roy. Oh look, Rue with a cup of coffee. Oh, you guys are great. There's a maximum number of emote slots, Roy. And it's not a linear it's not a linear relationship. So at certain amounts of followers, instead of just making your own channel bigger, it's more efficient to right, but like my channel has 4 or 5, Roy, right? And well, my channel has 4 right now, right? And I have to get to 50 subs to have 5. But if you started a new channel, that one would also have 4 once you got affiliate. So, well, then just stream more, Last God. I'm sure you can get there. I believe in you, but my Tommy gun don't. So do I have to lose this game, or can I never lose this game? Someone tell me what the fuck we're doing here. I don't know, Roy. What is that? I don't. You gotta be kidding me. Like, let's like logically, let's try to imagine what's the best version of their hand that they could have kept. Is it Aether Vial, Path, and lands? How? Well, I won't, Larynx, because of the Thoughtseize. I know that I was destined to lose. If they beat me here, I was destined to lose. There's no bout to doubt it. Yeah, see, that's phase one. Okay, I see. Draw number 1 was excellent. I'm not turning into Assault and Elemental in this game. I'm actually kind of rooting for my opponent because, like, that's way more interesting in trying to figure out my hand. I know what's in their hand. It's literal nothing. It's actual, factual nothing. Uh-huh. Yeah. What? Yeah, why not? Fuck yeah. Good for you. Right on. All right. Prediction in chat. We got time. Someone hit me with a 15-second prediction. Will they draw a 3rd Skyclave Apparition in a row? I got to see where the bets are at. Should have played the Quagmire. Yeah, you're probably right. I think Thought Knot next. My hand will be empty by the time the Thought Knot comes in. That's not good enough. They need to have something that perfectly crushes my hand, because my hand is about to be empty. No, you guys aren't thinking. Thought Knot's not a good draw here. Displacer? Okay. No, Displacer. I mean, Displacer's fine, but my Goyf's too big. And I have a 3/3 token. I mean, I guess they have... Sure. Okay. Okay, good timing on the poll there, Roy. I don't know if that was actually 15. It looks like reasonably short, but I'll stop before their draw step. Let people finish predicting, because we got time on clock for this match. Because if they draw Skyclave, they're likely to just fairly quickly Skyclave my Tarmogoyf. Shortest possible was 1 minute. Okay, I see. That's fine. It was close enough. So we're about to find out here, because I think they will just hit my Goyf fairly quickly, if that's what they draw. Now we're both top decking, so finally seems like we're on equal footing here. Ooh, Wasteland Strangler. Nobody had Wasteland Strangler. There goes my illusion token. They put Liliana in the graveyard, growing my Goyf. Did anyone have? They'll put Liliana into the graveyard to grow my Goyf. Anyone? Any betters on Liliana to the graveyard and grow my Goyf? Anyone? You think I have better top decks here? I agree with you. I am also more flooded than they are, so I think I want to get rid of their temple, and I think I want to do it after the draw step. At minimum, because they have displacers to activate. Holy shit, dude. Holy shit. I guess we know how many points he has. Silent Clearing. Okay, they drew a redraw. Not the worst draw. It's a lot of beans. No, I agree with you, Last God. That was definitely a mistake. Do I have no permanents in my graveyard to play with Lurrus? I do not. That's really sad. Everything's been exiled. Oh, you can't bet over 250k. I got it. When you hit 1 million, can you tell me Larynx Punchworthy? Yeah, I'm just if it ever happens and I'm still. Oh no. What is this? Flicker? Displacer. Good thing I hit their colorless source. You get to buy mod. I mean, you could have mod now if you don't abuse it. I just this isn't Hoaglandia. Can't have you just sorting people. Well, maybe they finally failed, nerd. Although you said 4 turns in a row and they've drawn it like 5 turns in a row, so you've already exceeded expectations. Oh my god. There's more. You just want protection from Blitz. I got you. Okay, they can trade both their creatures for my Goyf here. Oh, perfect. All right, opponent. Would you like to make a deal? Would you like to play a little game? All right. Oh, they finally drew non-gas. I mean, it's a colorless land, so they're in a good spot. We gaming. Yo, we're gonna hit the 50 play points, baby. We're gonna hit them 50 play points. I can taste them. Yeah, my Twitter feed, for whatever reason, I got linked a tweet about Hearthstone that was apparently they're doing a patch or like a game mode right now where they undo a whole bunch of their the nerfs that they've done to their cards, and I just looked at it. I was like, why is this in my feed? I'm sure I know why, but I can't even imagine trying to play any Hearthstone right now. Anywho, yeah, so 2-3 with this deck. Some really tough matchups that felt unwinnable. Jund, they managed to grind us out. It definitely could have gone the other way, and it didn't. They have Kroxa, which is a big deal against a deck like this. I know they play a low number of Kroxa, and that matchup did go fairly split over the whole match, so I don't feel terrible about that one. The Tron one felt weirdly hopeless, even though this deck does have the right tools to win it. And we played to our outs in game one, and we just did not get rewarded at all. And that's fine. I mean, it happens. I think this is a fine deck if you want to play it. If you want to play a more controlling version of like the Jund Shadow deck. Do I think the deck is bad, or I just got bad matchups? I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's great. I think this deck is like not as good as Jund Shadow, potentially, as we saw in that matchup. Like their ability to grind is really good. I think this deck exists as a viable way to like play Hexdrinker, play main deck Lurrus, play Liliana the Veil. But if you want to play the better version of this deck, it's probably just playing Jund Shadow. They definitely will have a different matchup spread. Like, we didn't run into any control decks, but I don't know. The sideboard here was not relevant a lot. Like, a lot. And I don't know if I'm just, like, bad at reading what the sideboard is intended for, or if we just didn't run into the right matchups. Like, we never played Heliod. We never played Blue-Red Prowess. There's lots of reason. We never played Burn. Although there's not a lot of sideboard here for Burn. I guess Kalitas. Anyway. It's all good stuff. So, anywho, we are going to be moving on to a little bit of Iceberg control. Probably not playing the version I posted online if Pygonti's still around. I don't think I could possibly make myself play this exact version of this deck. But for everyone in the future who is on YouTube, make sure you like this button, smash that subscribe button if you're watching it on the YouTube, and check out any other videos that interest you. Treefolk's definitely a playable Last God. And you can check me out live 8 till late most weeknights on twitch.com/mana symbol. Let's put this up.